Right, let's do this. Hey guys, it's Rathalos Soul, and EDH is not solitaire. I know people are going to be like, well, of course it's not. You know, it's a multiplayer format. You got 4 to 16 people in a game sometime. And how could it be solitaire? Solitaire is a single player boredom card game. And that's kind of where I'm going with this. I know everyone wants to win. Like why play a game if you have no chance to win? Obviously, some people are like, well, I just play it for the fun, and that's fine. But deep down, you can have as much fun as you want. A part of you is still like, yeah, I'd like to win sometimes. Don't be that guy who is playing to have that 100% win rate. Don't be the guy who's like, "Oh yeah, my entire deck revolves around this single 2 card combo and every other card in it is meant for me to be able to get that combo as quickly as possible." The only reason why I have my commander is so that I can use those colors. Like I had in one of my playgroups, there was someone who was playing Thraxamundar. Specifically, so he had access to all of the tutors, all of the counter spells, and the Kiki Jiki, Zealous Conscript, Pestermite, Deceiving Exarch combo. And that was it. Like that was the whole deck. And another who had niv-mizzet, and it was the niv-mizzet deck with just all the counter spells, the Omniscience, Enter the Infinite, let me play everything from my deck, and of course the Ophidian Eye, Curiosity, niv-mizzet, I draw and burn everyone for infinite. And I know this whole thing is gonna sound pretty strange coming from someone whose Riku of Twin Reflections build went from let me just do some fun copy shenanigans to let me repeatedly and infinitely take extra turns to I'm just gonna load this up with counter spells and ways to cheat out creatures, and then either Kiki Jiki or Avenger of Zendikar with Craterhoof Behemoth. And I came to a realization that that's just not fun. It's not, I mean, to some people, yeah. That's the epitome of fun. But for a lot of people, it's just boring. Like you sit down at a table, you're all hyped up, and then someone's just like Kiki Jiki Zealous, I win. And the other people at the table are just sitting there like, oh. Next game without you? And this actually it actually extends past just, oh, don't just be that guy that's playing the combo deck. Slow gameplay is also a part of it. Like one of the things that I've tried to do with all of my builds is everything should do something. And if it doesn't do something on its own, have it help do something, which is also why I have basically just scrapped my Progenitus build. Like there was actually a game that me and Sky Knight did where I managed to actually get like 12 planeswalkers on board, and it was the most boring thing ever. I think it was. I'm gonna throw up a bunch of walkers in post production, but it was basically just let me use all of their abilities once or twice in a round, pass turn, be able to use them once on your turn, and it just didn't do anything. And having to move around all those dice for all those to keep track of all those abilities, it takes time, and it's not fun to watch. It's not fun to sit through and be like, well, I'm gonna go make a sandwich, or go to the bathroom, and let me know when his turn's done. Ultimately, you're gonna play EDH the way that you want to. If your group is that really hyper competitive, everyone runs the infinite combos because that's just how your play group is, that's fine. But most people that I've played Commander with are in it to have fun. They want to try. They have. Everyone has that deck that is their like serious. I need this to win, and I need to make that happen as quickly as possible. Which, I mean, for me, that's Slivers. I think I've said it in a couple of videos. I hate playing Slivers, but at the same time, it's so much fun. But for the most part, people are going to build decks that'll have that like one moment that just explodes. And if they can get that moment, it's great. Like they can lose and be like, I got my moment. This was worth it. But they're just going to build to have fun and try out things. The fact that Commander allows for like really bad dollar rares to suddenly like be either good or, oh, okay, this could work, is fantastic. And it's probably one of my favorite things about EDH, that you can spend like $80 and build a solid deck. You don't need to drop like $1,000-$2,000 for all these counter spells and combo pieces and tutors, and just, it's not necessary. Play the game to interact with and experience with other people. Don't play solitaire. Alright guys, thanks for joining me on this one. As always, if you enjoyed my content, feel free to like and subscribe. If you agree or disagree with anything I've said, or you have ideas for new things that I can talk about, feel free to leave a comment. Also, don't forget to follow us over on Twitter, and we also do stream sometimes over on Twitch. Links will be in the description below. Also, if you're looking for more Magic the Gathering content, be sure to follow our friends BT Game Night over at the EDH Commander Challenge. Also, Sky Knight over at TS Powerline. He usually does Cardfight Vanguard stuff, but there's always some Magic the Gathering stuff from time to time. Anyways, that's it for now, and we'll see you on the next one.